Hey guys, this is the Great Lugia here. Welcome to Pokemon Silver version to go through part 38. Pow! Anyways, we are in the underground after getting the key from that fake director. And once we go inside, we will find some Rocket Grunts and Mike! And this isn't one of those times where he just blabs his mouth off and then runs away. No, he actually battles you this time and then runs away afterwards. So yeah, he really shouldn't be too much trouble. Actually, maybe he could be in one or two ways, depending on your team. He leads off with a level 30 Golbat, so he definitely has a high jump from the last time you battled him. Actually, now that I think about it, wasn't the last time I battled him in the Burned Tower? Wow, it was a long time since I battled him. Although, why do I have a feeling I'm just missing something blatantly obvious, but I'm pretty sure the last time I battled him was in the Burned Tower. So yeah, the Golbat goes for Confuse Ray, and I don't want to risk Tauros, hitting itself a million times, so hi Farfetch'd, I'm letting you get some screen time. Bye Farfetch'd. Anyways, back to Tauros. And now it should easily finish off the Golbat, now that it's not confused anymore. And that Golbat just got a boulder shoved into its brain, so yeah, it's probably hurt a bit. Next he has Magnemite. I'm just gonna go into Eevee, because it's close to leveling up, and I figure Eevee could always use some leveling up. Because it's Eevee, and it's cute! So yeah, just gonna Mud Slap it. Hopefully this one should be a 2-hit KO like the ones last episode, but of course, it's just barely a 3-hit KO. Not only that, but this one hits with Thunder Wave. So yeah, this is getting a bit annoying. I'm just gonna go ahead and find something to cure paralysis. And yes, it's called a Paralyzed Cure Berry. Wow, that's so original and so innovative and so nicely named. And it goes for Thunder Shock now, and it hits that. Even after an accuracy drop, it hits two moves in a row. And of course, now I Mud Slap again, and thankfully it misses this Thunder Wave at least. I was like worried how it went for Thunder Shock and hit, how it would get Power Hacks or something, and I'd be really pissed. But thankfully that doesn't happen, and now Eevee levels up to level 32. And next he is going to use a Haunter. Apparently it doesn't know that I have Bite, and well, first he's going to use Mean Look, but I have Bite, but also Shadow Ball! I love how Shadow Ball is so bouncy in Generation 2's animation of it. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Actually, I should probably stop that. Anyways, next is a Sneasel, which for some reason in Gold and Silver has a crazy palette. I mean, it's not like crazy, but it's way different from how it's supposed to be. They did fix that in Crystal, thankfully. But yeah, Flame Wheel should definitely win a KO this, because, the coughing I could understand, sort of, but this is a Sneasel, it's frail, it's times 2 effective. So yeah, watch it die from Flame Wheel, and then we'll just go into his last Pokemon, which is a... What? Wow! Wow! How did it not kill? I mean, it did more damage to that level 30 coughing than to this Sneasel. And it's super effective against the Sneasel. It's Ice type. How did that not win a KO? How did that not even get in the red? I mean, seriously, what the hell? Well, I really need to get Typhlosion quickly, because Quilava's just sucking right now. I mean, I don't mean to insult it, because Quilava's a cool Pokemon, but for some reason it's doing really badly. Anyways, his final Pokemon is a Feraligatr, or a Meganium, or I think a Typhlosion. I'm not sure. It might still be a Quilava if it's your rivals, or he could just hack it. Or hack it, technically. Spell there, I guess. Anyways, what's this? If you listen to the text, or read it, or take the time to pause, you'll notice that something is odd. Character development? In a Pokemon game? Dun dun dun! Yeah, I know, I was just as shocked as everyone else when I first saw that. I mean, when does a Pokemon game have character development? There is something very wrong there. Anyways, now that the rival battle's out of the way, And that battle took up a lot more time than I was expecting it to. So I guess it's a good thing I had something to do with the Yanma last episode, I guess. Even though it might have pissed some people off. I don't know, considering that episode's still not uploaded yet while I'm narrating this. And yeah, that guy had a level 27 Rattata. I don't even know why it wasn't even Eradicate. I mean, a level 27 Rattata. I don't need to say anything. He's just stupid. This grunt at least has 3 Pokemon, and he leads off with a Mawk at level 23. So yeah, this should be a solid 2-hit KO. I doubt a 1-hit KO because, you know, it's a Mawk. But definitely a 2-hit KO. Or I get a critical hit, and it dies from that. Either way, I'm happy. Because Tauros is just awesome. Yeah, now that I think about it, it has been a few episodes since I actually used Tauros. When was the last time I used it anyway? Maybe, like, sometime in the Team Rocket hideout in Mahogany? I forget if I used it in the gym. Yeah, because it's been, like, a week since I recorded the gym battle or something. But, yeah, what's past is past, and this better win a KO, and thankfully it does. I mean, oh my god, a level 31 Quilava is able to win a KO a level 23 Coughing with Flame Wheel. Wow, so great. And imagine if it didn't KO this Rattata. I mean, that would really piss me off right there, but thankfully it does die. But seriously, how did Flame Wheel do less damage to a Sneasel than a Coughing? I mean, I don't even need to say anything. I mean, just hearing the words Flame Wheel doing less to a Sneasel than a Coughing is ridiculous. I know the Sneasel was 1 or 2 levels higher than the Coughing, but still, it should have at least gotten in the red, and probably won a KO'd. I think my throat's hurting from all that shouting, but I don't care. So yeah, Tauros is just using strength because it's strong! It drinks Red Bull! And wow, I just noticed the pun there. I just felt like saying something random, and as soon as I finished saying it, I noticed there was a pun. So yeah, now I'm using strength against this Muck, and I doubt it'll 1-hit KO, and it does survive barely, but that's no surprise there. Unlike that Sneasel! And it goes for Harden, but at this point its HP is too low for that to matter. So I'm just going to finish it off with a Horn attack, and it dies. And yeah, I'm getting a lot of battles in this episode. Anyways, now it is time to do the switches. If I recall correctly, you do the one on the left, then the one in the middle, then the one on the right. And I actually bothered to check to make sure it was right before I did the whole video. But yeah, I am right. Anyways, here's the first burglar of the game. These guys were in red, blue, and yellow, and they're back. Looking as weird as ever with their sprites. Anyways, he has a Growlithe. And I'm just going to have Tauros use Strength, which should be a 1 or 2 at KO. And it actually is a 1 at KO, which is very nice. Anyways, his next Pokemon is a Coughing, and I'm just gonna switch into Quilava because it's about to level up. And the more it levels up, the closer it gets to becoming a Typhlosion, which I'm really hoping will happen soon now. Yeah, after this video, I'm probably gonna start raising Quilava in more battles, considering I do want a Typhlosion pretty badly now after what just transpired. And thankfully it 1-hit KOs that often. Levels up to level 32, so only 4 levels away now. I do have rare candies I could use on it, but I'd rather save them for something else. So yeah, switch 2 now. And I thought that might lead to that item down there, but apparently it doesn't. And even though I'm not going to go the direct routes to the items, just the route to the end of the room, it doesn't matter because at the end there's a switch that'll turn all the doors open and then you can just go back after that. I know that item down there in the southwest corner is a smoke ball, and I forget what that one is on the screen right now, but whatever. I'll find it out next episode. And yeah, this is the final battle for this episode, or this video, or whatever you want to call it. He's a burglar, and he actually says, like, hand over your goodies, or give me your goodies, or something like that, which I thought was a bit amusing. Imagine if they had him say, give me your lunch money. That would be awesome. Hey, kid! Give me your lunch money! Okay, you don't want it? I'm gonna have this Magmar fire punch you in the face if you don't. Oh, snap, son. Whereas I like to say, oh, snap, son, like it's one word. Don't ask me why I like to do that, I just do. And in other news, it looks like Tauros might actually level up after this final Koffing gets killed in one hit. And yep, once it kills that Koffing, all that's left is the experience bar going up a bit and then ending the video. So yeah guys, I will see you next time when we continue and hopefully finish the underground. Goodbye. Okay now, bye.